G'day, mate, and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included with me, JD. And come on, 10th Doctor, in here. Oh, really? I just broke it. I ran it through a test, and it just broke. And door open, there we go. So, I've got it working. I have a heap of other problems, but we'll get to that in a minute, because I wasn't paying attention. But 10th Doctor will stand on this one. Because it then becomes active, he's got a set amount of time to walk through these gates. And we'll see it's now red, which will force the gate to shut. He's now locked in here for half a second. But more importantly, we've created a vacuum. This is 100% unbreathable air because it's a pure vacuum. And then he gets back out, which has now isolated the temperature of in here from everywhere else. We do need a wrangle command on all you critters. Out. Oh, really? Okay. We might need to unbury some animals. So we got that working. In the meantime, we've got insufficient oxygen because it turns out we burn up all our water. So really, really quickly, we're going to punch in here because I wasn't paying any attention. And all our water has been used up. Turning to oxygen, running down and filling pipes. Basically, dupes aren't paying enough for us to get a surplus of water. Plus, we are cooking with a fair portion of it. So we're going pinch of pepper. Yeah, we're okay. We'll get rid of that one. We'll go back to fried mushrooms. So I'm going to punch in here, which will let this water out, which then means that yes, we can then pump that water into the system as well. It does mean we're definitely in the market for more water. Even this has started to dry up. This water level's dropped. We do have another cool steam vent, and actually we better start analysing these. Water storage is great. Pressure-wise, it's fairly pressurized. It's not perfect. And it's used up what we had spare in the system. And on top of that, this pump, this is actually the thing complaining, is overheated. Because this was made out of copper ore. Back in the day where we had nothing but copper ore. So we actually need to get rid of this pump. Because the liquid is at 79 degrees. Because it's being heated up by the tons and tons of iron we have. Plumbing. Liquid pump. And we need to make it out of gold instead. After somebody actually comes down here and deconstructs it. What are you doing? Oh, you're still... No? Yeah, they're still putting stuff in there. And yeah, we have a general heating problem still. A very, very general heating problem. Now, one of the things... See, that fixes our water problem slightly. Now, one of the things we can do to bring down the temperature, and it's a little bit messy, but it definitely works, is we can put in some mesh tiles right along here. And I need that done first before we can actually move on to the next step. They're delivering stuff and then running off and doing something else. Hatchy. We're going to have to deconstruct that tile as well. And our farm is working. It's not perfect by any means. The cooling is working, but it's not circulating around enough. It needs more circulation. So again, that's something we'll look at doing. Oh, and to cover the automation. So we have a weight plate into a filter gate with a 6-second timer, into a buffer gate with a 5-second timer, into an AND gate, and the exact same on the other side. And it works to perfectly insulate this area from the other areas. 1, 2, 3. That's right, it was going to get rid of this mealwood and this bristle blossom. So the bristle blossom is useless. Okay. New question. Food. Farm tile. Out of clay. We put that in there. You're going to be in the way of the ladder. That's a pain. No, we're just going to have to... It's just going to have to go away. That's going to have to be dug up as well. That's going to have to be deconstructed. That's going to have to be deconstructed. And 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32. Room overlay. Oh, you're not currently in room. Great, get that done. Set all this to priority 1. And we'll go back to this problem. Okay, so we do have under furniture ice blocks. And I can put a couple of these in. 2 it seems. 2 is all I can afford. And they artwork, but because they're made out of ice, obviously they bring the temperature down by a lot. The catch is they often melt. Of course, I built one tile and I broke the other one. I need that tile rebuilt. Please? Please, somebody? Yeah, with all these things running around, it's going to do bad things to my automation. Eagle Andy is a electrical engineer. Can you become a Metatronics? No, of course not. Jobs. We're going to put you as a gopher, and then a courier, and then a Metatronics engineer, because I need a Metatronics engineer. Come on, I need this one tile built. Alright, there we go. We started making our ice block. Heat stroke. Oh, Bill. 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 Bill, back to the med bed. It's exactly where you're going. Yeah, he didn't actually take damage. He's just got heat stroke, which is... makes you stupid. And I didn't see how much work he actually got done up there. There you go. 1 ice block. Which will slowly cool down the area. It'll also melt. And I even set it to a priority 9, so somebody comes and actually does the artwork. Okay, we've got that back up and running. That was 64 tiles. Greenhouse needs 92, 96. So yes, if I build this out, we should... Priority 6. Deconstruct. That's 1 tile there that I didn't account for. Okay, that's a separate problem. Deconstruct. Buildings, high priority, all of those. Because that should give us the sandstone to rebuild the next layer. Heat stroke. Nilflix's turn. It's dormant at least, so it's just hot. Just really, really hot. Not unbelievably hot. Not gonna take damage. Hot, just hot. Hey! See, we've got two little thingy bobs with a stuck Dreko again. But you can see we do have nice cool temperature coming off, and they are gonna melt. You can see their temperature is going up slowly, and eventually they will melt. Job mastered. Horsey, apprentice architect. Come up to the next level. Alright. Polluted water. We need to start disposing of polluted water into our system. Because we need a lot more water. We also need to get access to this one and pump it into our clean water system, which we don't have set up. There is no clean water system set up. Oh, here comes Spenny. So we're like a quarter done. It means in a few cycles, but we should get it finished. Actually, what I can do, which we never actually got around to doing earlier, was utilities, stations, textile loom, power. Hook that up, and I do need this pump down here. Plumbing. Now it's being deconstructed. I have no gold. Why do I have no gold? I had tons of gold. Just dig that out. I literally had tons of gold. 300 kilos. Just short of what I want to do. Are you man out of gold? No, you're man out of iron. That didn't help. I don't think Jeeps can get up to there now. Probably not. An inside tile over there. Sweet. That's the only problem with this system. You can't have anything on these two weight plates. So, I could put a cool vest. Yeah, we don't have enough reed fiber yet. I do want to give everybody snazzy suits for the decor bonus. But one problem at a time. Copy settings. Over to these guys. Job mastered. Bill is now an awesome plumber. What else can you do, Bill? You'd really like to be a farmhand, would you? Oh, you haven't been a gopher yet. You can come be a gopher. Alright, polluted water. That's what we're on. So this is our liquid return pipe. Problem is there's fish in a lot of this water. And again, I'd like to keep the fish alive. There's something up here moving the gases around. Okay, so let's go investigate upwards. Right through there. At the same time, we can dig down a few tiles and dig straight across and grab this wheezewort. Because we are still relying on wheezeworts to cool the base. Heat stroke again. And we have exosuits now. So it does mean that we can, at least going south, we can sort of dig fairly indiscriminately. We've got crude oil down here, which is one of the many, many things we need. Let's come... This is granite. What do we have around here? Sedimentary rock. Sedimentary rock. Bring this down. We'll go straight across. Actually, you know what? We'll go all the way across. Research complete. Bunker door, blah, 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 blah. We got new research ticked. Nope. Alright, animal control it is. Both our ice sculptures are gone. And, that's the other thing we needed to build. We need to build somewhere to put all our Drekos. This Dreko's really stuck. Okay. Deconstruct. Before I do that, room bonus. Is 97 tiles. A greenhouse can only be 96 tiles. So that means one tile needs to go away. Deconstruct. Keep that one. Put in a ladder there. And put in just a normal old tile there. You can also be deconstructed because you won't actually ever get around to growing anything. Because you can have a ladder in the way. Body temperature, body temperature, body temperature. Yeah. Yeah, we need to get some sort of loop of liquid or something through the system, which we will do very, very shortly. We need something to move the temperature around. Let's go Parade 9, Parade 9, Parade 9, Parade 9. Any luck down here? No, nothing's happened. Awesome. Oh, there we go. We've finally got something. Valentine's hard at work digging. She won't do much else. We can deconstruct that and put in a real tile now. That'll force them to use their suits. Not that we actually really have the oxygen to run them permanently. Actually, that looks like it's backed up. And we're now picking up other gases, which is dangerous. Actually, oxygen's doing really well. Well, there you go. Job Master, Jebediah Courier. Can you be a Metatronics engineer? Of course not. So what haven't you done? You haven't done mining, Jeb. Guess what? Over to mining you go. Yeah, water is still our major concern. Alright, in the meantime, what do you not eat? You eat basically everything. And having you guys in here means you might actually eat my mealwood, which is problematic. Alright, we've got chlorine pumped in here because I need a chlorine filled room. Balm lilies, temperature is 35 to 85. Okay. So again, this is a hot room. We already know our door setup is 1, 2, 3. And we know we need a ladder. costs me nothing extra to dig you up. So all the balm lilies can be dug up, not an issue. Oh, we've got some meat. Food, farm tiles. Beautifully planned. It's almost as if I planned it out that way. We actually don't have inside tiles, we just put normal tiles. So we need a liquid lock getting in, because this room will be full of chlorine. Normal tile. I can't dig. That one's got to be dug out as well. On the inside, we need the gas shut-off, a gas vent, a gas pipe, a insulated gas pipe, which can come from there straight to there. That's half the building done. That can be dug straight across. That can be dug straight across. This is going to be a major service corridor for electrical and wires and plumbing and all sorts of things. So I don't want to screw with it too much. Power will need to come in. You can just follow that pipe. And everything else waits on dupes to come dig it out. Alright, so we've come across this way. Harvest, priority, oops. Harvest, please. Priority 9, everything. If you can see it, harvest it. All of that. All of that. Yep. All of that. That stuff too. All of that. All of that. We haven't really travelled much to the west. Okay. What was the story up in the north? Up here. It looks like it might be just this circulating. It might be the Wheezewort just circulating the carbon dioxide around. I don't know. Funnily enough, we haven't found another geyser in ages. That's one of the things that sort of has me a little bit concerned. Okay, and we're going to look at a better... Whoa! Oh, because you locked in. Okay. Yeah, idle is bad. We never want dupes to be idle. Okay, so that built in that floor. We wanted... food, farm tiles, clay. There. You copy settings to there. A plain, simple, nothing special tile there. And room overlay, you're at 99, 98, 97, 96. 96, yep. So we're building those 3 tiles, we're good to go. And then hopefully... Oh, that's what we were gonna do something about circulating the temperature down. 96 tiles. For a greenhouse, it's 96 tiles. It does mean that our next step is to... We want to put an actual greenhouse item in here. Farm station. Oh, it's 3 tiles tall. I didn't know it was 3 tiles tall. Damn. Okay. in that case, dig those out. Deconstruct buildings. Those two. It means we've got to fill in 2 more tiles, which I have to wait till everything's done. And we'll fill in these 2 tiles here. We'll put in our greenhouse. Technically means I can fill in 3 tiles. Yeah, I can fill in 3 tiles. No. Tile 1, 2, 3. Oh, no. Dig those up. Actually, hang on. Cancel. I can put it here. It's 96. So it'll give me an extra 2 tiles, which I then have to remove. And the only way to remove that is probably to deconstruct you and put 2 tiles like that. Okay. Dig those 2 out. Deconstruct those 2 out. And then we'll put the greenhouse thing in the corner. Alright. That's problem solved. That problem solved. That problem solved. Research complete. Solved. Heat stroke not solved. Research. More polluted water not found. We've got oil, which is bad because it's really hot down there. We haven't seen anything particularly interesting in this direction, apart from a neuralizer. You've got no power, so you work fine. Yeah. Sure, let's build up to the neuralizer. What do we got? We got sedimentary rock down here. Dig out those 2, dig out those 2, dig out those 2, dig out those 2. And then dig straight in there to get to the neuralizer. So yeah, we'll go check out a neuralizer. Probably 6. All of that, please. Thank you. Go. Go, Jupes. Get stuff done. Unpermitted food. Oh, because you've fallen asleep on it, you idiot. Because people have dropped stuff on there. He's locked himself in. Because he fell asleep on the thing and then couldn't get out. Oh, dupes. Alright, what's our progress over here? None. Because I didn't dig out that one tile. Tile there, tile there. Dig that tile out. Boom, 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 boom. Plumbing. Liquid vent. Liquid shut off. Insulated, not radiant. Just bring that down and straight across. Normal pipe from there to there. Automation. Hydro sensor in there. What's that hydro sensor set to? 500. Wow, 100's probably more than enough. I hope. Don't actually know. Maybe because it's full of chlorine, we do set it back to 500. Now the next upgrade for this is I actually put an exosuit dock down here. So they don't get that wet debuff when they're going in and out. Catch is I need enough room outside it to put like 4 or 5 of them, because I will need some room. Okay, priority, that's... Oh, it's already all set to priority 9. Let's go with 6. 6 seems heaps. That tile's not going to work. Food, farm tile, play. There we go, that's better. Oh, wrong button. Priority 6. Actually, technically, we're just going to leave that one. Oh, so many mashing of keys. Oh, priority 6, dig that one out. Now, I actually want that as priority 8, because I do not want any tubes stuck in there. It's the last thing I do. Yeah. There's a lot of bleach stone. Okay. Plumbing. Liquid pipe. Gold amalgam, because that's still not fixed. Bleach stone lets out chlorine, which is fine. Unless you don't actually want your base full of chlorine. Starvation, heat stroke. Okay, so that's starvation. Why are you starving, Bill? Because you're only moving that far. Keep moving, Bill. What is your food at? 1,000 calories. Assigned a Bill. So we're just waiting on you to get there, Bill. Come on. Stop your complaining. Come down. Let's mop that up again. Mop that up again. I can put a pump down here and get rid of this. Because this is useless to me. Okay, so this will be Balm Lily Central. I'll actually... Because food, critter drop off, gold amalgam. I do want a critter drop off in here. And I might want a grooming station. No, a shearing station as well. Okay, didn't think this through. Suffocating. Really? Open. Okay, Jebediah is about to suffocate. This is... tile. Priority. 9. This one and this one. Move to up here. Really prefer it if you didn't do the door, Jeb. Out. Oh, you're out, Jeb. You can't be suffocating anymore. This is why I said build the ladder first so people didn't suffocate. Stupid tubes. Alright. Back to what we were doing. So I want a shearing station. Because we can actually shear off the skin, the fleece of the Drekos. So a shearing station plus we might as well food, put a critter drop off at the same location. It does ruin all those 4 tiles. I can't actually put any of that there, but I could probably move this hardware over here instead. Food, farm tile there. Can deconstruct that. Food, farm tile there, plus there. Get rid of all of this. Which is unfortunate because it was already like being built. Put tiles there. That gives me all this room actually. Ventilation, gas vent, gas shutoff, gas pipe. What else did I need? Insulated gas pipe, all the way across. Power hookup. Automation to an atmo sensor. That's really done. I feel bad when I got wasted space. Alright. So they're going to dig this out. They're going to build that ever so slowly. The idea hopefully being that they're going to build the tiles first and then fix up everything else after the fact. We will dig that out. Jobs mastered. Wooter is now a farmer. Good. Because Wooter was our rancher. Come be a rancher, please. Balm lily. Copy. High priority. 8. Now all these I'll set to never harvest. Because I have no need for them to be harvested. This is just somewhere to drop all the Drekos. Nope, we got a new research already picked. So yeah, Wooter is already very, very busy picking up all the stupid Drekos. Room overlay, 98 tiles. Oh, it is still too big. In that case, put a tile in there and a tile in there. With a station, with a farm station, add a gold amalgam in the corner. Hang on. 9. All them critters. That's meat. Sweep. 9. It's the last thing I want going bad. Meat sets go in there. And now we got unlimited food storage. I do not want tubes to eat meat. No, that's barbecue. Where's meat? Meat's there. That's the button I want. Yeah, I don't want them eating meat. I'd prefer to store up the meat and then we'll turn it into barbecue and then get better stuff out of it later. Granite in there. Yeah, they'll get it done eventually. Do I not open that yet? Colonel Will is having a narcoleptic nap. The oxygen level's going up and down, up and down. Alright. Water's still running fine. So oxygen should be okay. All these require emptying, so that's probably where our oxygen's behind. And we finally have CO2 settled down here. Of course, the further we dig down, the more the CO2 is going to have to travel. But yeah, this will do balm lilies, this will do our Drekos. Oh, crap. How the hell did that happen? How are you having pressure damage? You got 1,500 kilos of water, that's why. Water only stacks to 1,000. Mop. There we go, solved. No idea what happened there. A break in the matrix, I gather. Mop that. Yeah, very nice. Mop that. Mop that. This is a very pissed off animal. Animals. So yeah, hatches will get dropped up here. Drekos, when we get this build out, we'll get dropped in here. And I'm hoping with the triple doors, maybe we can keep the damn things on the inside. There's always one idiot that wants to move stuff from box to box to box. 8. Drop off some hatches. This room is now done. Yep, 96 tiles. So greenhouse gives us... greenhouse gives us sweep. That tile and that tile. Change that to 30. I think a duplicate is... too slow. I think a duplicate is 50 kilos in weight. So ideally you should set these to 49 kilos. Ideally. Wrangle 9, because we've still got creatures running around. Priority. Oh. Get them done. I'd like this done. I'd like to start bringing creatures in and dumping them off. Please. Pretty please. Okay. I want to cancel all that, cancel all of that, and I want to dig... So I'll dig out the bottom layer. Heat straight bill. Still trying to analyze that. Oh crap, we really have no water. At least no clean water. Because it's all going to research and to cooking. Damn. Damn, and I know I've mentioned it like 3 times that it's going to end up being a problem, and well, lo and behold, it's a problem. Yeah, we weren't gifted a lot of clean water to start with. And getting germs out of water is actually really, really difficult. Alright, so we have plenty of clean water in pipes. Because that's the next thing. Put the liquid in a reservoir. And in theory, if we sit it in a chlorine room, all the germs should die off. Should. It's untested. But we have this gap between these two. So an input and output. So we can bring that pipe down. In theory, I need another liquid lock. I could just put it in here. Hey! And a use for those extra tiles. Liquid reservoir. So, insulated pipe. In. Where am I taking the water is the new question. Because I need it in something like this with a pitcher pump. I was talking about putting the kitchen in this general area. So ideally, plumbing, pitcher pump there. I don't think I want an insulated tile. I think I just want a normal tile. That's barmully, that can go away. And then I can put a shut off and everything and we can plumb it to there. Okay. There. There. No. Liquid pipe, deconstruct, priority 9. Plumbing, pipe. Yeah, that pipe will have to go that way, so this one can go up and across and into here. Alright, we've got a plan. It may or may not work. Lots of priority 7, priority 9, lots of things to be done. But we will get along with we'll get on with all the construction jobs in the next episode. As always, thank you guys for watching. Do hope you're enjoying and following along with a little Oxygen Not Included series. And hopefully nothing goes terribly wrong in the next episode or two. Thanks for watching. Bye!